Hi, I'm Jenny Smith. I want to tell you about my journey that I have been on since I started September 22nd of 2009. In that week, three people asked me if I was pregnant. And lo and behold, no, I wasn't. And by the time the third person, who was my friend, asked me, I I said, no, I'm not pregnant. I'm just fat. Thanks. And that hurt. I went home that day and cried. And it was at that moment that I knew, or I realized that something needed to change. Something had to change. The way I was eating, I couldn't continue eating like that. I would eat two or three suppers a night. I portion control was non-existent. Um, and I really didn't know where to begin, but I had an amazing friend named Brittany, and Brittany helped me, showed me the way, showed me, made me believe in me, and made me believe that I could do it. I didn't know how to eat. That was one subject in school I didn't pay attention to. I, I realized that nutrition is just something I don't know anything about. Um, but I quickly learned that you can learn. uh, Brittany showed me, she's like, okay, let's make out a grocery list. So we did. And that's where we started. And week after week, the pounds kept coming off. And, yeah, I was eating less. And believe it or not, I, I truly felt like I had more energy. I never once looked back. There was times, don't get me wrong, it was very hard, very hard. And I'm very thankful that I had Brittany because she helped me not give up. At times where it was hard, she didn't realize this, but she had gotten me a card that week, and that just said, I can see that you're trying, that you're making progress, that don't give up. You're on the right journey. This is where you need to go. And she was right. 52 pounds later, and 6 months later, I I got to where I wanted to be. I would not have been able to do this without Brittany's help, and then also the help of Beachbody and a program called Turbo Jam. I learned also in that program. I did 20-minute Turbo Jam every every day, and at that time I was working 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. So yeah, it doesn't leave much time because by the time you get home, you're too tired. Life happens, and you don't work out. So I knew myself I had to work out before I went to work. So I started setting my alarm for 1 a.m. and then I would get up, I'd work out, I'd shower, I'd go to work. And being as I live about an hour away from work, that means I'd have to be ready to leave by about 2 o'clock. So it was tough, but I made it. And really, anybody can. With the schedule that I was working and still am sometimes, it's not easy, but you have to know in your heart that you're doing the right thing and do it. Simply just do it. Hence Nike. Um, I started with Turbo Jam, as I said before, and I had amazing results. But you also have to remember, I never worked out. I ate three suppers. I ate constantly throughout the day. I ate what I wanted when I wanted. It was essentially a seafood diet. I saw food, I ate it. Didn't matter if it was chocolate bars, whatever I craved, I ate. I didn't pay attention to anything. Um, so yeah, it was a big contrast to, okay, now I'm going to start paying attention to what I eat. Now I'm going to try to eat whole grains and fiber and I, words I didn't really pay much attention to prior to that because I thought it was all them people who knew about nutrition. But it doesn't take a college degree to know about nutrition. It's simple things doing. it at day in, day out, and you will see results. I just wanted to share my story with you. Thanks for listening.